I did that though.
All right, BD. How excited are you about the upcoming school year? I know you've been working hard at Thibodaux High School. What's some things we can expect from you?
You can expect some big things, like rushing for like 1,500 yards, helping my team win. And we just trying to make it to the, the state, trying to make it to the dome.
So what's some things you've seen so far? I know you have a new coach and a new system coming in. What's some things you like that you've seen so far from, summer ball and, spring and going into the fall now?
I feel like we're going to be a big good team, Coach Loel, he getting us right, pushing us to the limit. He ain't giving up on us. That's what we need.
Mm-hmm. So you like the new coaches and the system?
Yes, sir.
How do you hope to contribute to your team, with some roles that you're going to play? And, just tell us what you hope to do to help Thibodaux win this year.
I'm going to be playing running back and playing the H position.
Okay. How hard have you worked this offseason to prepare for being a running back at Thibodaux?
I've been working very hard, being dedicated to what I do, making sure I stay healthy, eating the right things, just getting ready for the season.
You've shown what you can do, I remember watching middle school and you're probably one of the top runners around here. Just talk about your love for playing football, your love for being a running back. Obviously a lot of great running backs have come around.
Yes, sir.
From Thibodaux. So just talk about your love for what you do when you're on the football field.
The love I got for the game, it can't be explained. I just love doing it, Not everybody get the blessing to play football. Some people wish they could and could be in the position I'm in. So you just got to be blessed with what you get,
Who's your biggest inspiration? Any major running backs or maybe locally or nationally that you looked up to over the years that you probably inspired and put into your own game?
The people I look up to is Caden Durham from LSU. Jamar Gibbs played for the Lions, Detroit Lions. People like that inspire me.
Okay. What type of running back are you?
I say I'm an exclusive running back. The speed. Like if you give me that hole, I'm gonna break out. You ain't catching me from that.
You've also shown you can get aggressive. You can get physical too.
Yes,
you can run over some defenders too.
Yes,
what do you prefer more? Just speeding past a defender or running them over on the field?
I prefer speeding past them because it don't really make sense just to try to get tackled. I know you can't stick with me in the front, like when I'm coming through the hole, either way it go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I know this is your love. This is what you want to do as a living one day, right? So just talk about how motivated are you to continue past Thibodaux and maybe get to college and continue to play football as a running back. What's your goals, your long-term goals, after high school, I guess? What do you want to accomplish?
My goals I want to accomplish, I want to make sure my mom and straight my family, and I also want to go to like a big college, just make it.
You have any dream school?
LSU, Ohio, Notre Dame, and LA Tech.
Mm-hmm. What makes those schools stand out?
The things that make me, I feel like I'll be good for their program. They'll make me feel welcome, It'll make me feel like I'm at home.
Okay, right there. You also do track?
Yes, sir.
What events in track do you do?
I run the 4x1, 4x2, and 100-meter dash.
And what was it like last year? I know you had some success. What did you take from last year's track experience, and how are you just going to continue to build?
The things I took, like I seen, it had older people older than me. I had to see how it was. They showed me the experience. They gave me some good things, like some good advice for me to take. And now it's my time to shine, knowing that they going, and I just gotta rep myself out there and just show up.
Yeah. We all know you're a good athlete. Obviously you're a good student too, right?
Yes, sir.
Just talk about how well you're doing in school, and what's some things you do at Thibodaux outside of sports.
I make sure I'm good and my grades good. When I'm out of school, I make sure I show who I am. I'm just a positive person all around.
Mm-hmm. Honor roll student?
Yes, sir.
Great deal. So I know you get a lot of I know you get a lot of athletic accolades, but how does it feel to get academic honors like that, making an honor roll and making good grades?
it feels good, you know. You just gotta show who you is. Don't let nothing get to you. Just be you.
And other than sports, what's some things you're interested in?
I like going fishing, you know, riding around in my car, listening to music, you know, hanging out with my friends, family, just being a positive person.
What makes fishing stand out? Well, how does that get you away from the stress of sports and athletics in school?
Being fishing, man, that bring peace, dog, you know. You battling against a big fish and stuff like that, you know, it just help you. It just get your mind off other things, you know.
And what type of music, you listen to calm your nerves, I guess?
Some music like Rod Waves, Young Boy, you know, Party Next Door, some things like that.
So, main thing is, anyone you want to thank for helping you get this far?
Some people I want to thank is my mom and my daddy, and my uncles, you know. They pushed me through the limit. My coaches, Coach Lowell for sure, that's my dog, you know. Got some other people in my past, but that's who I'm going to shout out, my coaches and my family. And, you know, my friends, they motivate me too. They tell me to be who I am. That's who I'm going to be.
Yeah. So anything else you want to say about what we can expect from BD and the Thibodaux Tigers this year?
Be prepared to see them Tigers win it all, baby.
We'll be watching.
Yes, sir.